Now to Kaduna State, where master bakers in some states have made real their threat to withdraw the services. This due to multiple taxation and high cost of production materials. Now, since Thursday last week, bread hasn't only become unaffordable for middle and low-income earners, the staple food has also been relatively inaccessible. And this ripple effect is now being felt across board, and Nigerians who are bread lovers want the issue resolved as soon as possible. Loperasom has more.
It's the fourth day since the Master Bakers Association issued directives asking its members to withdraw their services. Now, bread lovers have had to face two major issues. First, the hike in the price of bread, with an increase of about 30%. And secondly, finding bread has now become a challenge.
Even if I don't have money daily when I come out, I must get a loaf of bread to the house. So it is actually very disturbing that we are going to wake up maybe in the next few days and see that there is no bread on the counter.
A lot of people depend on bread, for their daily feedings. So the moment the bakers has gone on strike, and also the price of the ones available in the market has gone up, definitely it will affect the lives of my people, myself, my family, and the general public.
Bread is a staple food many Nigerians will want to have on their tables. It is loved by many, and its affordability and accessibility might be contributing factors. But the makers of this cherished staple food have withdrawn their services as earlier threatened. I visit the Master Bakers Association branch office in Kaduna to get a better understanding of the reasons behind the move. I meet Mohammed Hamza, who has been a proud baker and a member of the union for several years. He takes me to his bakery where he oversees the whole baking process, from mixing the flour to the packaging.
We are not enjoying the smooth business we do enjoy before. Most of the bakeries have shut down. I have the numbers of bakeries in Kaduna. They've named the bakeries that have already shut down. They can't cope with the price increment on daily basis. When you go to market, if you buy flour for so amount today, if you go back to the to buy flour, they say it has increased. It seems to apply to butter, apply to other materials we use to actually compete, and it has not stopped. You don't know what you buy tomorrow.
Mr. Hamza also talks me through some of the demands of the union, which are the major reasons behind their strike.
Association is actually clamoring for some certain thing from the government itself. For example, right now, during Goodluck Jonathan's administration, the former president of Nigeria, there is 15% levy that was levied on each bag of flour. This 15% levy, till date I'm talking to you, they're still removing it. We are now appealing to the government. They should remove that 15% levy. For example, right now, the flour is sold for 27,000 naira. If 15% out of 27,000 was removed, the price will go down drastically. So at least we're able to fare well in this business. We are still saying that the multiple agencies coming to tax bakers should be regulated and see how we can harmonize and pay to one source so that we can have something to take home. And apart from that, we learned that outside the country, these flour are cheaper. Part of what we actually, our submission to federal government is to allow us to even have license to import our flours ourselves. Let's open the flour as a open market. That it's not most I buy from Dangote, or it's not more if I buy from Honeywell, or it's not more if I buy from Golden Penny.
But the bakers and the consumers are not the only ones feeling the brunt of the withdrawal of services. Distributors making a living off the bread value chain are also feeling the heat.
Our demand for the bread has reduced because the consumers are really complaining about the price of the bread. If the retailer are not demanding for much, we the suppliers too cannot demand for much. The strike will help us to reduce the price of things in market.
Even we that we are selling the bread myself, we don't pity the people where they buy them. Because the price too much. If there is solution for us, for them to do for the price for us, please make them find solution.
The master bakers are also calling for support for bread bakers. For them, a soft loan from the federal government will go a long way to stabilize their businesses. The bakers are still yet to get any response from the government, and it remains to be seen what their next line of action will be. Lupe Asom, TVC News. Kaduna.